But other than like these couple 3 places we can go here, that story sort of dictates we go to, there's really like 2 other places we can go. Both of which are pretty high level dungeons. I'm talking like level 60 dungeons. The kind of crap we are not in any way even remotely supposed to be anywhere near. Shockingly, I can actually defeat the enemies in these places. I have to treat each and every fight like a boss fight, because every fight is about as hard as the fight with that god back there. Whatever, Yugonga. So, like, it's rough stuff, but you can win. You can get in one dungeon, and you can't get a big fancy prize at the end of it, and to be honest, the gear is still worse than anything that I can buy at the stores. However, there's a couple of really nice living toys in there. I'll probably hold off on going there, though. And then there's a second dungeon that I can work my way in, which is... I checked a couple guides, and I'm not sure if you're required to go there or not. But I went there, and apparently I just moved up to this little island here on the west coast where there's this one tiny little house. Zepeto family. Zepeto, as one may recall, is the one who created the living toys. We've found the creator of all of the living toys. Oh no. Oh, one can hope. I suppose, especially if you're doing a lot with, like, hands-on, really super fine work with, like, gears and stuff, then having clean air would be super important. There's 3 of them over here. I guess. Maybe he intends to make one at some point. Oh man, it's the guy! Wow, the first one? Over 100 years ago? There's no way this is the same Zepeto. Oh, Zepeto Jr., okay. Man. So it's super cool that you get to come here and talk to him and actually do this thing. There's actually a very special prize for you if you come here after you've collected every living toy in the game. There's also a cabinet right here you can check. The Zepeto helmet. This helmet, man, look at that defense boost! The Zepeto helmet, as far as I think there's only 5 helmets in the game. And we had the iron helmet. There's only, there's only one standard helmet better than the iron helmet, and that's the Viking helmet, which we can actually buy in the next town. The Zepeto helmet is the second most powerful helmet in the game. There's only one helmet in the game better than this one. So that was good news. Kinda sad we didn't get a living toy here, but, we'll be back. Oh, there's a well. Okay, so we've had our adventure off to Zepeto Island. We've discovered the one who created many living toys. And we got our frickin' rad helmet. Out of the way, ya nubs. Okay, let's go summon Chester. I guess this music, man, just makes me happy. Just sit here and rock back and forth. Okay, oh, I was saying before that there was another dungeon that I actually could potentially get into, and I'm not actually positive if the story has plot significance. But I know you're not, but pretty much every guide I've found tells you not to go there until the very end of the game. Like, legit, go there, then fight final boss. And I got in there, and I got wrecked, for one. But I feel like I actually would have had a chance, if not for one specific thing. But I'm not gonna be giving away too much. Okay, so I just went south a little bit. You can tell the living map. I'm down here next to this yellow dot. This yellow dot is the closest to that town that we can realistically get to. The enemies out here are a little troublesome because they will still try to wreck you. But I'm not sure if that one boss had any plot significance, but I could have potentially fought and beaten him. So that's interesting. Also, apparently there's supposed to be some dialogue before you fight him, but when I fought him, there was no dialogue. Which I guess makes sense, because I haven't done the plot leading up to it yet. You're disgusting. What are you? Oh well. Moving on, that was one enemy out here. There are others. What are you? You're also big. I'm also going to summon Pyro. How about that samurai? Let's try out that samurai. Joins attack. Well, that costs 10 PP. Yo! I see he's got one of those big, like, straw hats on. Oh no, we're paralyzed. Edo Blade. I'm hoping this paralysis wears off or something, because it's kind of a crap deal. Alright, Samurai, you do your thing. He does some pretty respectable damage. Ooh. He does some pretty respectable damage. But, also costs 10 PP. Well, we're not going in there now, so... That was the big yellow dot that was up here, though. Just that really big tower. So from here, we can try, at least, to make it back to the town down below. So the town down here, it's... Really, there's only, like... There's 2 towns that we can get to right now, but if we go to one, there's nothing we can do in it that will actually advance anything or do anything of note. But if we go to this town, there seems to be a problem that we can deal with. The enemies are, thankfully, all approximately the same level as the enemies we fought before, so we don't have to worry too much about, like, getting wrecked by them. I don't know anything about it. I sure do. Man! Whatever, man. I want a treasure. Man, I gotta pay for this crap. Yeah, like you're forgetting. You know what? Normally I wouldn't pay this guy, but I'm actually curious. Oh, well, up yours. I didn't even know about a treasure. Wow, Darkbee? Well, crap! How'd they get here so fast? Sort of. Well, as much as you want to just panic and freak out and everything, it won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything. So it's always best to just take it in stride and see what you can do from there. Did I talk to you yet? I saw a guy walk by. There's a guy that just walks around town. Oh, he's gonna talk about the detective. What's bad about the Artima cult? So apparently the Artima cult's in this place, too. And now we're back to the entrance. Or back to the side we came in. Oh, but I want it! Detective Longnose on the case. Topical reference. Not dated at all. Okay, so we came in this way. Let's check all the houses. Oh. Alright. Guess we're not checking that one. We have an inn. How you doing? And nobody at all upstairs. Empty inn. Triskin. Weren't we headed to Triskin? Like, where was the boat going? Was it going to Triskin? Or was that the place that, the big white knight guy, Calcanor, was that the place he was from? So we went to the North Tower, disappeared. $200? No wonder this place is empty. Now we've seen as much experience as we're getting from the enemies outside, and as much money as we're getting from the enemies outside. 200 isn't like the worst thing imaginable, but 200 is still a lot. So I'm gonna be honest, this is up to you, because this could potentially sort of break the game for you. But 200 is alright for like a one-night stay, like if I was just gonna save, but we need to grind a little. Sure thing, lady. I will go and I will stab a dude. Several days? How long were we stranded on that island? Did he, like, head out immediately to come here? Gotta pay the bills. Dang. Can't you fit in there, Nahani? Probably a dead mouse or something. She flies down there, just faints. I'll buy a house. Can I buy a house? Oh wait, I have a house. Hey. Yeah, but he gave me a thing. Insector Fly. Lowers one's defense. Okay, we got the item shop. I'll stop by there last. Oh, there's the Artima place. You mean the cult or this guy? Y'all just need to talk to each other. Okay, now we're back at the entrance. Okay, let's get out of the way, dude. Check out this item shop. Man, I got a lot of clearing up my inventory to do. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll carry 2 of those. Angel's Tears, I only need 1 of. Don't need any of this that's worse than the stuff that I have. So I need to buy another cheeseburger. Okay, so 2 hamburgers, 4 cheeseburgers, 2 peach potions, the stuff, and the flute. Hey, Spoo, oh man, Spoo's got a cheeseburger. Crap. Well, I'll just have to remember it's there. Okay, I can take that back and sell it. I can take all 3 of these back and sell them. And I can take an apple back and sell it. You know what? Hey, Spoo. Want an apple? Okay, Peach Potion, Angel's Tears. I do not need this many of. So 2 hamburgers, 4 cheeseburgers. I can also sell a Peach Potion. And other than that, we are good. And we can buy some very nice gear here, which I am going to do. I can buy that. I can buy some nice armor. We do not need the helmet. You can actually buy the Viking helmet here, though. We have the Zepeto helmet, so we have no need. And I can buy a very nice shield here. So upgrading all of that stuff. Okay, so I can sell fire sword I don't need, fire armor don't need, fire shield I don't need, and I have enough money left over to buy an accessory. Do I want to be invulnerable to poison or freezing? Let's go poison. And I'll worry about buying the rest later. Alright, I am decked the crap out. So from here, we are in need of running up to that tower, up north, where everyone has disappeared. That's our next goal. I can save here in this town for a fairly steep price. I don't know if I want to pay that price in order to grind, but it's decent enough for a one-night stay. If I did want to grind, and here's the secret. You can see the ice continent up to the northeast. If you go up there, you can land on the beach, and all the enemies up there are ridiculously high level. Like level 60 enemies. Sneak by them, make it to that little town. Save in that town, you can rest there for free. And then you grind off those enemies, which you can actually kill. It's a rough fight, but you can manage. A regular enemy is about as hard as the previous boss was. You can still manage. I'll probably do some grinding up there, just to get me up to pace for the next area. But I will pick up back in this town next time. If you want to be crazy over-leveled, that's the place to go. I'm going to try to keep us at approximately a correct level. Nobody wants to see me just floor everything. Until next time, everyone.